Hey guys, it's Kenny, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the value of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specifically. One of the most common questions I get is, what's the martial art that I should start in? Or what's the most effective martial art? Or I'm not a big, strong person. What should I try to learn? And I've had different experience in a lot of different martial arts, and the one martial art I always go back to, and the one that has been the most intriguing to me, is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Just the fact of the matter is that, it really teaches the principles of how to utilize your body to its maximum ability, how to utilize leverage, technique. And I think a lot of other martial arts, let's say the striking arts, whether it's boxing or Muay Thai or karate, there's definitely a whole lot of value there. And there's martial arts that I still train in for sure. But if I were to grab a 7-year-old kid and have him punch me in the face, while it might not be so fun for me to take that strike, I'm not sure it would really hurt me that badly. But if I had that same 7-year-old apply a rear naked choke and then I try to get out, I probably wouldn't be able to escape that rear naked choke. So I think right there kind of tells you that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is extremely powerful. And when you see techniques like that, I think it just makes the art that much more intriguing and that much more interesting. And I think it also makes it that much more approachable for anyone and everyone. Aside from that, aside from the fact that it is extremely effective, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or a lot of the grappling arts in general, allow you to understand that there is an art to problem solving. And there are many ways to get to a certain answer, but it teaches you to get to those answers with much more grace. And I think that that's extremely important. And I think when you start to understand that you can achieve graceful answers on the mat, when someone is trying to choke you, hit you, lock out your arm, or break your leg, when you find that you can be very graceful and you can be very fluid as opposed to tense, uptight, and fearful, I think that will obviously transfer over to how you approach life in general. And I think we need that more than ever in this chaotic world. It's done amazing things for myself, making me a more disciplined person and being consistent in my practice. Also understanding that failures are amazing lessons and kind of allow you to achieve wisdom in different ways. And I think it allows you to become very present with your practice. When someone is trying to out-grapple you, when someone is trying to achieve a certain position or potentially hurt you, that's when you want to be most present, both in order to give the right answers and have the right responses, but also so if you do make a mistake, you can rectify those mistakes and become better. If you're not aware of those mistakes, you're just going to repeat the same things over and over again. And a lot of times in life in general, we get caught into patterns. And while those patterns might be comfortable at the time, it doesn't allow for any growth. And it's hard to achieve a stronger body, a stronger mind without challenges and without adversity. It's said all the time, it's very cliche, but the lessons that we do have on the mat absolutely transfer to our everyday lives. And I hope to share some different approaches and hopefully give you some graceful answers for your grappling questions that you may have. Be sure to follow me, whether it's on social media at Kenny Florian or here on my YouTube channel or on my website at kennyflorian.com, and hopefully together we can come up with some nice solutions.